my time? What is it your time in the neck of the woods? I'll get it right in a minute. It's showing a shadow. I don't understand why it's doing that. It just started doing that. It's showing a shadow. It didn't do that this morning. There we go. I'll just move it from there. It's like my external MacBook camera's on, I guess, on top of that one. This one ain't come on yet. My Logitech is just a regular camera. So let's just see how it does. Better in the evenings than it is in the morning. On this live stream video, I want to share with you all, I'm about to start a free course. I'll start tomorrow morning. It's through my email. And it's called, it's a free nonfiction writing, but it's for the non-sexy business of writing nonfiction. It's teaching you more how to write nonfiction. That's what my pieces are anyway. Most of them are made up. And I took this about it. It's like identifying your goals. Do you want to pick up basic writing skills like improving your grammar? Yes. Do you want to learn more about how to create gripping plots? Of course. Do you want to learn to create realistic, vivid characters? Of course. Do you want to learn how to use meaning for a kind of writing? Not yet. You want to dive deep, specific, a dialogue construction with your writing. Hello, David. Welcome back. How to uncover your personal writing style and voice. Definitely have to work on that. The basics of writing a short story, or how to choose an effective point of view. How to use vivid imagery to bring your ideas to life. Boy, that's what I'm working on. Imagery. You know, for a long time, I'm like, what in the imagery? Oh, what I make up in my head. How to find and use writers groups, competitions, and communicate with the other competitors of writers. The basics of publishing and marketing. What you thanking me for? But yeah, welcome back. And I assume your brother's on with you, trying to come on. And then there's other things. There's all different courses you can take. What this live is about, I'm fixing to start it's a free course, but it still helped me in my nonfiction writing. It's a 10-day course. It walks you through the good, the bad, and fiction, how to get started in your book, how to do a targeting strategies to maximize your productivity, and tips for outlining. That's the course I'm gonna call the it's all for Reese's writing. That's what this course is on. And it's called the Non-Sexy Business of Writing Nonfiction is the name of it. It's going to teach me to work more on how to plot a novel using the 3-act story structure, which was what we was doing, I think, Tuesday, and Save the Cat Writes a Novel. We're on Act 2, fixing to be on Act 3 on that. Go figure, that has that listed in here. Writing, developing characters your readers will love. I'm trying to take everything I can to feed in with my notes so it helps me get more experience. I won't feel more stuck if I'm doing it that way. And some people are like, oh, you need to buy the course to really get it. No, you don't. The free courses can teach you just as good as the ones you buy. A lot of times, them certain people just want to take your money. There's scammers out there. I'm very, very particular on sites and stuff like that. There are a lot of scammers out there. And they do this one through your emails. It's something to get more of an exciting children's book. You know, I was working on what would be a good title. I got to figure out what grade level I'm wanting to do. I just jumped to this book about. And it's a children's book 101. These are some is listed, all the courses you can do, but you can only take one at a time. So the one I'm starting on is the non-sexy business of writing for nonfiction. And then all these is the ones I was just reading. They still have several courses. How to write a query letter, publishing, designing your book design 101. Once I get into the publishing part and I get through all these other stages and I'm getting ready to go publishing, revising, I'm going to need to know more about the book designing part. I don't know nothing about it. So I'm just going through steps and different courses and sections with it. I think that'll help me out a lot with that. So yeah, I think that will help me tremendously. I took some other notes, like some people want to know how to. I did it last weekend. Still working on it. It was Suzanne, her characters with it. Exactly. One course at a time, I'll get confused. I'll be trying to mix in my answers with another course and get them mixed up, and I don't want to do that. For some reason, my other camera didn't cut on. It was my original external camera through my MacBook. So I put it up here, and it goes dark. And it should have cut on. I don't understand why it didn't. But, it's plugged in. I got it moved over, and it's showing actually the MacBook camera. Maybe I ain't got it pushed in enough yet. Or something. I don't know. It's been working fine, though. I haven't really had many problems with it. Other than sometimes it's a little fuzzy in the mornings. That's probably the internet. I'm trying to see if it'll cut on, but it probably won't once I've already done started it. See, it's showing where it's blocked out right there. Or do I have to just reset it? Maybe it'll cut on in a few minutes. I don't know. Because it's already done started on through my external camera. That's right. You can easily get confused. I know that's right. And that's what we don't want. I don't want to confuse my audience, especially confusing myself. Whenever somebody else is struggling, once I learn it, I can better tutor them and show them the ropes on how the ways I'm getting there. Let's see, 4 coming live. Welcome who all just come in. We're discussing a project of a free course I'm going to be starting tomorrow. And it is called The Non-Sexy Business of Writing Nonfiction. It's free. You can take it through your email. It is a 10-day course, and it will help you with your writing stuff. And there's all different ones you can take, but you can only take one at a time, and it's free. Come back when you can. Might be some people's internet. I don't know. Trying to find the other one. Let's see, Act 1, 3, 4. We're about to be on Act 3 on Save the Cat. We'll be on Act 3. I do believe this Friday. And that one. So I mark my notes on there. I have to keep marking my places so I don't lose my places where I'm at. If you wonder what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing, marking my spots. How to write a YA that sells. That's what Kim Chance is and Megan. They're both doing the YA that sells. Some of them are in marketing. Writing, how to plot a novel using 3-act story structure. That's what we'll be on probably Friday. Let's say the cat writes a novel. So I already got that marked up, ready for Friday. And now I got to be patient and wait on the course to come through tomorrow, which I was ready and anxious, wanted to start now, but Just got to give it time to go through, and they got to get all my email information and all that stuff. I'm patient. You be patient, you get much rewards, and you come a long way with it when you learn patience. Oh yeah, it help everyone. A lot of them charge, and they're kind of high. $85 just for a 10-day course. Some of them charge. I went and backed out of that and typed in for the free ones, because I can do them just as good. You don't have to pay for everything you're trying to learn. To me, it tells me people's just wanting your money. Some of them might just need the money to keep their business or their website, but there's a lot of scammers out there too, and they're out there to take your money. We actually had we got a plan. Me and my boyfriend, his son, got a plan at Walmart, which I heard of it, didn't think it was there for real, but it's called Total Wireless. For 3 lines, it adds up to be $85 for 3 lines. And we had to order our SIM cards, and it come in today. So we're going to wait till midnight before we hook all this up, because the day is halfway gone. If you try to set it up now, you're going to lose some of that data and some of your minutes. Therefore, if you wait till midnight, it's just like it's starting all over. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize that oh, I got my stuff, I'm ready to load it up and get started, and they lose part of that. So I'm going to wait till midnight. We're going to get it set up. Hopefully be a better plan with my phone. Track phone. Now I have a Motorola Turbo 2, and you can use it with that phone. It's called Total Wireless from Walmart. And it's for 3 lines. We got the kit. 3 cards for 3 lines. Let me find it. Here it is, right here. See if I said that right. It's $28.33 per line. If you get it on 3 lines, it equals up. It adds up to 85, and it picks up all around where we're at. So we got that, and it equaled up to for 3 lines. It's a 30-day plan, unlimited talk, text, plus 20 gigabyte shared data for $85. And we got that from our Walmart. No activation fees, no single line plans. I figured that would be a great deal. Yes, a track phone. They own them phones, yeah. They work and connect in with Verizon. They work, I think they work with Straight Talk. I'm not sure. I know they work with Verizon. And that's where I've been buying my car, through Straight Talk. I haven't really liked Verizon that much. I like Straight Talk. Until we can get Spectrum out here, we figured we'd just go through them. That was the cheapest, as far as at Walmart, from all their plans. That was the cheapest. The other one's like $100, 4 lines, and it's like 95 or something. It goes up higher. And that's about all I need. When I use data, the only way I use it when I have to use a GPS. When I'm at home, I just use my Wi-Fi, so I don't burn up all the data. That's how I use it, like that. But yeah, that free course, I think it's going to help me. Some people might turn their nose up, but that's them. I'm looking at it, it's still learning. It's a learning point. Another project, a learning point in my life that I'm just stepping up further. That's the way I see this course is. I don't see no negativity, anything about it. I'm working my way up in my writing career. What you think, David? You think that's a pretty good idea? Along with all the notes that I'm taking with it and the studyings that I'm doing with it. I've been studying it all afternoon since we got off earlier. Other than a little bit of work out there in the yard, I did a little bit. It got kind of hot. We come in, took a break. He did a lot of weed eating, my boyfriend's son. And I thought it'd be a great way. It will keep my flow of writings going in case I come across a writer's block. There's a part in that course that helps you defeat writer's block as well. And I've went through a few stages of that when I first started on my book, actually. When everything got gone, I lost about everything. So why even bother? Why do I got to start and make a whole life and create these characters again? I worked so hard at it, but I thought about it. Maybe there's a reason why that happened back then. Maybe it was a reason to keep me staying in with my writing flow. Maybe it was the Lord telling me not to give up and keep going. Can be many reasons, all sorts of reasons why. But when I started getting into YouTubing and knowing a little bit more about the live stream and got more in that got me more into it. Listening, watching other writers, listening to other authors on audio through my Kindle, that really helps me. That helped boost me up to get back into it. And I haven't left since this go round. I'm sticking with it, sticking to it, sticking with it. Have you already ate supper yet? Who's the cook over there? You and your brother, or your brother? Who does most of the cooking? Or do y'all take turns, or both of y'all excellent cooks? My boyfriend's a good cook. I'm average, but my boyfriend and his son, he can cook. He likes to cook on grills and stuff. He likes to do a lot of that. But yeah, I just had to throw that up and give you an update. I thought I'd come on here and shoot up a live stream and give y'all an update that I think I'm going to give it a shot and try this free course. And when things starts going through, and it's a 10-day course type thing, and give y'all updates, and y'all just keep going along the journey with me through it. You cook every night? Ooh. Do you eat lots of steaks and stuff like that? Or are you more of a vegetarian type person? There's a lot of vegetarians out there. I like meat. I feel like I got to have meat with my meal. But sometimes it's good to lay off of it, because my understanding of reading in the Bible about that, our bodies are not really meant for meat. It's meant for fruit, maybe fish, because they ate fish back in the Bible days, and bread, what they call manna. I'm assuming manna means bread. Heaven's bread is heavenly bread. Chicken and fish and turkey burgers. Yeah, turkey is better for you than red meat, because there's not a lot of grease in it. I've tried turkey burgers. It's pretty good. My brother used to eat that. He had to turn away from the red meat because of his hernia. He's got a hernia. It used to be small, but it's then got bigger. And it's like it's growing on the outside below his navel. It's about that big. He can't afford the insurance. I'm trying to find ways to get him in there to get him looked at. He hates doctors. I don't blame him. He likes to try to go everything natural, but sometimes things like that needs to be checked out. But it's some kind of hernia. And Rochelle told me the name of it, and I forgot the name of it because she knew somebody, I think, in her family that's dealt with that. But it's some kind of hernia he's got, and he has to be careful what he does out there in his home front so he don't strain it too much. He hurts a lot, and it's hard for his food to digest if he eats a lot of meat. So he has to cut down on red meat. He had to change his diet around, but he still has it there. That was scary. I couldn't believe he pulled his shirt up and showed me that, because he kept it secret for a while. I seen it when it was small, but it was the first time we saw it a couple of weekends ago, and they come and hung out with us. He got to meet my boyfriend's brother-in-law. He didn't really meet the sister, but he met the brother-in-law, and he's met Donald. So Yeah, I think this course is really going to help me out. I can't wait. Now cut off this video. I just did an upload video before I come live. Took this long just to get it uploaded. And that was an upload recording about the course. And I said, bump it. I'll just go live and give an update about it. Whoever just come in, welcome. This video is talking about an update where I'm doing a project taking a free course. I will start the free course tomorrow morning. And it's on nonfiction, called The Non-Sexy Business of Writing Nonfiction. And it's a free course, a 10-day course, and it helps you with your writing. Anybody can take it that's a writer. You should try it out. It goes through your email, and it's a 10-day course. And you can check it out and try it out. It's awesome. I'm going to try it. I start mine in the morning, and I will keep leaving updates on how it's going. You all can go along with the journey with me. Would be great. What to do you eat for meats? I eat fish, chicken. I'm trying to get away from the pork because that's supposed to be bad for us. And sometimes I catch myself, I want bacon on pizza or bacon in my salad. I'm trying to stay away from pork. I like turkey meat, turkey burgers. I eat a lot of pasta. I need to cut down on that because that turns to sugar. So I got to cut down on that. But I love spaghetti. I love stir fries. I love steak. I just love steak. That's one of my favorite meats, and chicken and fish. I like tuna, but only certain kinds. I like the kind that's in the pouch, is water, not in the can where it's all processed and all that fish oil. They're trying to say some of the fish oil is good, but not just in the can. I like to get it in a bag where it's made in water and it's white tuna. That's the type of tuna I eat. With certain things I cook with casseroles and stuff like that. Sometimes I bake it. And I use a little bit of lemon pepper with it. And some other certain seasonings. And I like to bake tuna casserole. That's kind of good. I love homemade chili beans. I love homemade soup. Vegetables straight out from your garden. That's some good eating. And we're fixing to work on getting our garden set up. We're getting it cleaned up, got it cut down. Now he's just got to move some metal and stuff. And we already got a section where he has to put the scrap metal that usually his dad collects. And off the side, he goes and scraps it. If he gets copper or anything out of it, he scraps it down. Once he gets that up, we can start planning on getting our soil and our dirt and all that digged up. But that's the meats I eat. I like tuna. I like fish. I like steak. I like turkey burgers. I like chicken as well. And you all know I love salads. If like you're going to turn into a rabbit, oh well. Salad's good for you. I eat a lot of that in the summertime. A lot of times when I'm hot, I can't eat a full heavy meal. I could eat a salad and a salad will stick to me. It helps me cool down. So when I start to get an hunger again or appetite, I can eat like a light meal. And that usually helps me that way. I can't eat heavy meals when it's really hot. And then in the summertime, I eat a little bit of ice cream. I know all that is just processed sugar. That ain't really good for you either. And I've been researching, wanting to find all natural honey where I can start using that in my tea and in my coffee. And I want to do away with sugar altogether. We do use sugar in our home, and I want to start using all natural honey. Because I know honey is very good for you. It's got good antidotes stuff in there that helps with other things like inflammation in your joints, helps your skin, helps your memory, and it's just all better for you than just actually sugar. I'll get it out in a minute. Blah. I get tongue-tied. I hate when that happens. So yeah, that's certain things I eat. You're learning more and more stuff about me, ain't you? See if you can guess what my favorite color is. You know what my favorite color is, David? Just guess. There's probably some clues in some of my writings that might can tell you on all poetry. You're the only one that can have the hint. It's unique. It's like natural, sort of, but it's like two different types of colors. I probably have three in total. Blue's one. Two more. Somebody peeking in, but they're not saying nothing. Welcome to my live stream. We're talking about a course that I'm going to start tomorrow morning. A free course. It's a nonfiction course. Come back. Nope, not purple. You got the blue right. I'll give you a clue. It has to do with nature. There's your clue. Everybody else just has to guess. But blue is correct. That's one. That's one. It's the nature of the outdoor green, or sort of like camouflage. That's the second. Blue, the nature's green, or camouflage. And then one more, and then you'll have it. Yep. Do you think that I'm the type that likes the dark pink or the pale pink? It's one out of one of them. I know you know it. You can read me. You think I like the pale pink or the bright and dark pink? You noticed I cut my hair, didn't you? Have you noticed anything different with my hair? I think that's what was causing my headaches. And I've cut it a while back because I kept getting headaches or migraines. And once I cut it and trimmed it up, it was lighter, less headaches. Had some split ends. I had some dead ends on it. Same natural color. I want to color it a little bit, put highlights or something. But it feels much lighter. You can see the difference. It don't look bad, does it? It's still long. Just not long as it was down there. It has been all the way to past my hips before, years ago. Well, the answer to the third color will be pale pink. My youngest daughter likes the bright, the blinds you pink, hot pink. I like the pale pink. But you got the blue and the green right. And I like camouflage green, or, outdoor nature green. The trees color green. I like that color. I'm being serious. I do my own hair. Bump paying somebody when I can just do it myself. I learned by watching my mama. She used to be a beautician when she was like 19 or 20 years old, shortly after she got out of school. And I've learned by watching her. And I've done a little bit of cutting on both of my daughters. And they like the way I cut it. About a year ago, I cut it like in the Faith Hill. You know, if you heard of her, she's a country singer. And she had a style where the sides be short, but the back's longer. It's short like that, and the back's real long. I used to have that style. Changed it up. I did that probably when I was like 34. Or maybe when I was 40. It wasn't that long ago. Thank you, though. And I got, my infinity curling iron. I've done videos on that. I'm just deciding, because this weather, the way this weather does, you don't know if it's going to be raining one day to the next. So far, it's been nice for the past couple of days. On my end, I'm just going to roll it up and use my curling iron and put some curl to it. I thought I would. Yeah, that was funny. Everybody they pick on my ID. They're like, damn, you are sexy. Is that why everybody calls you sexy blonde? I said, it's just an ID. Because I'm a blonde sometimes. I had to put that on there. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. I like the humor about it. I used to have MCB as an ID. Beautiful Southern Belle was an ID before I had a Southern Belle. Sunbeam 42 or 43 or something like that. I've had that for an ID for years when I was on Yahoo. Or no, that was on MSN. MSN, I used Sunbeam because I always liked my sunshine. And I used to eat a lot of Sunbeam bread growing up. So why not use it for the ID? And I did in the past. So yeah, feels much lighter. I don't feel like it's weighing me down. But it looks like, Bestie, you don't know one that really supports my live stream. But that's okay. One's better than zero. One's better than zero. You saw a photo when I was younger. Which one? You sure it was me or was it my daughter? Everybody says y'all look like twins. Y'all pass for sisters. Which one was it? Was I, what pose was I doing? Did I have on a blue shirt? Was I laying? Because I got a pose where I was laying across the bed with my hair pulled up. I had the shower in front of the window like this. And I had a pose on that one. Which I wanted that to be painted. That costs us money. Everybody liked that shirt. Which that color green wasn't my color, but like that brought out your eyes. They're like bluish green. They change with my mood or what I wear a lot of times. I was sitting on, what was I sitting on? A rock. Sitting in a swing. I look kind of red. A little bit. With my external camera. But for some reason my other camera didn't come on. I guess because the external one loaded it before this can load it. That was kind of weird. Now you were sitting on. What was I sitting on? A log? A swing? The bed? A stool? Computer chair? The couch? What is it, Jasper? What you trying to get now, boy? That's my bulldog. And Zena's up there. We're about to move her. We didn't get her spot cleaned out. Her collar got ordered in also this week. So we're going to hook her up in a better spot. La 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 la. So what was I sitting on? Come back. You might be playing a game or something. Hurry back. Right back. Did you lose signal? So how you been doing the rest of your evening? You were sitting on a chair. Okay. What shirt did I have on? What color was the shirt? I was sitting on a chair. Did you see it off of Facebook? They had a bunch of photos on there. On my Facebook, I have them on Instagram, some of them, I think, on there. But most of my photos are on my Facebook. Lisa Pittman Funderburk. Oh, wow. Was that a good picture or a bad picture? Was it blur? Was it okay? It was on Owl Poetry? Oh, okay. I probably was sitting in a chair. Did I have on a pink shirt or a jacket or a coat? Does I have one with a pink shirt on? You liked it? You can keep a copy of that picture if you want to. I don't care. Add it to your friend's collage collage photo blog book or something. I don't know. Well, thank you. I'm glad you thought it was all right. Good picture. Or a beautiful picture. Gotta clean these darn things. They're just reading. And got dirty already. But that's awesome. So tell me, what you been doing the rest of the evening? What you been getting into? You been cutting grass? You been cooking? Writing more? You and your brother needs to do an upload video and do something kind of corny and funny where y'all nitpick back and forth and send it to my email and let me watch it so I can get a good laugh at y'all. I think that'd be awesome. The most funniest Video. Two brothers. Two sexy blondes email. Cooking and writing. Awesome. What was you cooking? Did you say chicken tonight? Or did I miss that? Chicken, fish, and turkey burgers. Is that what you cooked tonight? That's awesome. Cooking and writing. Nothing more passionate than that. It's cooking and writing. I love to write. Every chance, or I got quiet time. When I got quiet time, that's when I do my best for writing. A lot of noise and people talking. I'll be winding up writing what they're saying. So I have to have like quiet time when I write. Maybe light, real light music in the background. Sometimes that helps me. Drumsticks and a vegetable. Yummy. I bet that was good. Let me see if I can guess your favorite vegetable. There's so many of them. Broccoli. Is that one of your favorite vegetables? Or corn? Green beans. Green beans is one of mine. And I like the little wild onions you plant in the garden. Them things are good. Green beans, I get it right. That's one of my favorites. Green beans and the little wild onions you plant in your garden, I like them. I do love broccoli. I like to eat that for a dip or in a salad. It's pretty good. We got something in common. We like green beans. Corn, I like it on the cob. Corn on the cob. I don't really like it in the can. I like it straight out the cob. I like to eat that with steak and stuff like that. Steak, baked potato, corn on the cob. I've eaten that. With garlic, toasted butter bread. That's some good eating there. Shoot, you making me hungry. Maybe you can fix me a plate and send it through the camera. That sounds good though. Glad y'all eating good. That's a good thing to eat properly and all. That helps with your energy and all that as well. Awesome. I'm a survivor. I gotta write a song about I am a survivor. Shh. So I wrote that wrong again. I'm no. I am a survivor. Now going to the steps to make a song out of this. I gotta put it to a story form into a song. Start with the word I. Two E I V A R C E. Right like that, and then right about it. W. Stuck on the W. I'm writing a song. I am a survivor. That's the title of it. Just come to me earlier when you was talking about you can take this story and put it into a song, and I'm putting from what I went through my mother's divorces / through my divorces and trying to make a song out of it. How I became a survivor. Yep. And the title is called I Am a Survivor. Does that sound okay? It just come to me and it seems like it clicks for what I want to write about. So I'm going to go for it and see how it goes. And then I'm going to try to type it up through an email. And I'm going to send it to your email. And you be my mentor and tell me what you think. If it needs to be reworded or whatever. You're my teacher on this deal. The only one I can trust on that one. There's too many judgmental people out there. Yep, I'm writing a song. I just started on it, and then I pause again. I'll go through phases. I'll get a flow going, and then I'll just stop right dead in my tracks. Okay, now this is going to make sense for the next one. And I go back in time, back into the nightmare days, and I try to go from there. I went through some hard times, but now I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. I was strong. And now I'm strong. Exactly. It builds us up. Through the crap we go through in life, it's not always just to look at it, yeah, that was bad. It shouldn't have happened, but you can learn from it. Not to pick those same certain patterns from what could maybe trigger. Maybe it could have not even been your fault. But I've learned a lot from it, and it's made me stronger. From divorces I've been through too, I ain't going through another, and I'd rather just live with them. You don't have to go through the hassle and headache. Oh, she's trying to take everything from you, or he's trying to take everything from you. Bump all the headache. You live together. It works. It works. It don't. Bye. See. Okay, let's try to be friends, not be enemies. But we're gonna go our separate ways. There's no strings attached. They can't take nothing from you, or she can't take nothing from you. Vice versa. The headache ceases that way. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at that. I think when you come as partners, when you've been together long enough, you got to know each other. The pros, cons, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the good. You get around all that. You're ready to live together. I think you should work as a team. It's supposed to be a partner-like thing. 50-50 is supposed to be equal. You know, you work together. That's the way I see it. Not going to always agree. You're going to disagree, but you know, you keep staying in communication, and then it'll work itself out. Sometimes it don't. Sometimes mainly that helps you out in relationships. I've learned that. You grow strong. I wrote 3 lines. 3 lines so far. I went to 2 divorces. Why do I get that? No, it's a W-A. There we go. And I'm writing things with each letter with I went through 2 divorces. 2 slash got 3 lines so far. Makes you come out of sweat when you're trying to write so hard. I take a break a minute, clear my thoughts, and I go back to it. If I keep pushing it, I put in too much information, and then it's going to come out, not turn out right. Got the 3 lines down so far. And so I can get my damn tune with this here. How can I find the right tune music with my song? But it can't be copyrighted by somebody else's. It's my song. Now I gotta see about the beats to us here. Trying to get the tune of it. Oh, that's hard. Yeah, exactly. Writing a song is just like writing a story. It is awesome. I'm putting the steps together there. At least I have started on it. I'm a survivor. Woo! I survived, shawty. How you like them apples? I'm a survivor. You a survivor. Ain't that good news? I think that's awesome. And I'll get back to it in a little bit and finish it. I take little breaks and then I get back to it. I can do it. Keep going with it, and I can do it, right? You got faith in me. You seen that little nervousness in me, didn't you? Okay. And I wrote 5 lines. 10 lines so far. Yay for me. Okay. And my wrist starts hurting. I got that damn carpet tunnel. Starts acting up. Get it all written out, then I can type it up. Maybe it'd be a little easier. But 7 more to go. And I can put it all together once I list that out. It's pretty good for a start. 10 lines. You know, you should publish a lot of your songs. Get it published out there to the world. All the songs you've written, you should get yours published into a song book. You'd be surprised how many people want that book. Seriously. I mean, I'm serious. You get a lot of talent with your work. I'm learning, but I just thought music at first when you're writing it was a little bit different than actually when you're trying to like do the story or writing a novel. But actually, it's pretty much sort of the same. You're turning a story into a song, or you can turn a song into a story. Either way, you can make it rhyme or it don't have to rhyme. It's just got to have meaning. It's got to make sense. That's what I'm learning more about on that one. Say, I think that'll be awesome, and I want to be the first one to get a copy of it. Oh, and when you send that book, write your name in it. I want your name in it. Because it's given by you, my bestie. That made the book more special. Just like my camera. Does my external camera look okay? It looks kind of reddish looking, don't it? It looks red on my end. The sun's set now. And there's still a little bit of brightness, but not much. It looks kind of reddish. I don't know why. Whoa, shorty. A little bit too bright. Would that work for you? That'll work. Well, I'm going to get back. I'm going to go get me some drink, and I'm going to get back to writing my song and just reading, searching on other different things. And whenever you decide to send that email that you was going to send on that what you was going to send to help me out with, just whenever you can, send it. And just keep me updated. I appreciate it. And you have the rest of the good hump day night, because it's 7:48 my time. And you have a good one. Bessie, smile. You and your brother cut up, and y'all have a good night. tell him I say hello. And I hope his business is doing great for him. It will be tonight. All right. I appreciate it. Well, thank you. Well, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comment below. And if you've seen enough of my videos, feel free to subscribe to my channel. You all have a great Wednesday night. Don't forget to get back to that reading. And if it's writing and a writer you love doing, let's get back to that writing. Bye now. See you later, bestie. Take care. Bye.